Student, welcome to the online classes of chemistry. So, today we will discuss about the physical properties of haloalkanes. So, what are the physical properties of haloalkanes? Look here. Physical properties of haloalkanes. So, number one, here the haloalkanes are colorless compounds. So, here when these are exposed to air and light, they gradually may change their color, and these are having pleasant smell. These are having a pleasant smell. So, haloalkanes are colorless in pure state. Colorless in pure state and having pleasant smell, or it is also called as a sweet smell. It is also called as a sweet smell. So then here remember, the lower members of alkyl halides are gases and the higher members are liquids and solids. Lower members, for example, methyl chloride is a gas, and as you go, that is molecular mass increases as the higher member, so these are liquids, and still a higher member, so those are solids. So then second one, lower members of alkyl halides, are gases, and the higher members are liquids and solids. It is second one. And third one, haloalkanes are having polar nature. Haloalkanes are polar in nature. So polar, one end positive and one end is negative. Polar in nature. Look here students, it is polar nature. Like this, it is polar in nature. It is due to the difference in the electronegativity of halogen and carbon. It is due to the difference in the electronegativity between carbon and halogen. Atom. Look here students. So here carbon and halogen atom. Then the next one, the melting point and boiling point of haloalkanes or alkyl halides are higher as compared to other hydrocarbons. It is because of that is reason, it is due to the higher electronegativity, or you may say that is greater polarity, higher molecular mass and stronger intramolecular forces of attraction. So look here, haloalkanes having high melting point and high boiling point as compared to other hydrocarbons because, so first one, what is students? Greater polarity, because due to greater polarity, higher molecular mass. So greater polarity, higher molecular mass and strong intermolecular forces of attraction. So due to this reason, these are having higher melting point at boiling point as compared to other hydrocarbons. Three reasons: greater polar nature or greater polarity and higher molecular mass, and so strong intermolecular force of attraction. So then students, here the melting point and boiling point goes on increases as the molecular mass of haloalkanes increases in the same group. So here the boiling point of haloalkanes increases as the molecular mass increases. As the molecular mass increases. Remember student, as the branching increases, the boiling point goes on decreases. It is due to the less magnitude of van der Waals force of attraction. As the branching increases, the boiling point decreases due to the less magnitude. Remember, due to the lesser magnitude of forces. I will write example. Look here students, CH3, CH2, 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 Br. So N butyl bromide. So its boiling point is 375 Kelvin. Look here students, as the branching increases, CH3, CH2, CH3, Br. Look here branching increases. It is 1 bromo, 1 methyl, so that is propane. So here branching increases, and to this it is near about 364 Kelvin. It is 364 Kelvin. And students, another one, third example, CH3, CH3, Br, CH3. Look here, tertiary butyl bromide. So for tertiary butyl bromide, it is boiling point is 346 Kelvin. Look here students, it is straight chain 375 Kelvin. It is branched 364. As the branching increases, the boiling point decreases due to lesser magnitude of van der Waals force of attraction. And here it is completely branched, its boiling point 346 Kelvin. So here it goes on decreases. And then solubility, the density goes on increases as the number of carbon atom increases and number of halogen atom increases, as well as the atomic mass of halogen increases. And solubility, so these are haloalkanes are partially or slightly soluble in water, but completely soluble in organic solvent like benzene, ether and acetone, etc. So it is about physical properties. Look here students, now here we will go for chemical properties. What are chemical properties? So, chemical properties. So, in the haloalkanes, the chemical properties is mainly classified into 4 types, 4 categories. Number 1, nucleophilic substitution reaction, and number 2, elimination reaction, and number 3, reaction with metals, and number 4, reduction reaction. So, there are 4 types, that is there are 4 types. There are 4 types. Number 1, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Second one, elimination reaction. Third one, reaction with metals. And fourth one, reduction reaction. So, students, here 4 types reactions are there. And now let us see one by one. So, first we will go for nucleophilic substitution reaction. So, what happens in nucleophilic substitution reaction? So, here nucleophilic substitution reaction is a reaction in which a stronger nuclei, or that is a incoming nucleus or incoming nucleophile replaces the existing nucleophile or existing halide or leaving group. So, look here students, here in nucleophilic reaction, the incoming nucleophile replaces the existing halide or leaving group or nucleophile. Look here students. So, in nucleophilic reaction, the incoming nucleophile replaces the existing halide or leaving group or nucleophile. Or you may directly say that the stronger nucleophile replaces the weaker nucleophile is called nucleophilic substitution reaction. So, here if the incoming nucleophile is stronger than the existing nucleophile, then only the replacement takes place. Otherwise, the replacement does not take place students. So, here it is called as nucleophilic substitution reaction. Look here, I will give example. It is a nucleophile. So, nucleophiles are those which are having electron, that is which are electron rich centers and attached to the electron poor centers. So, it is a nucleophile. So, when this nucleophile, look here, it is positive, and here if the nucleophile attacks to this, and if the nucleophile is stronger than this halide, then only the replacement takes place. Otherwise, the replacement does not take place. So, therefore, here it replaces and then it forms. So, it is called as nucleophilic substitution reaction. So, students, here in nucleophilic substitution reaction, the first reaction is with the sodium hydroxide. So, what happens with the sodium hydroxide? Look here. So, the first, that is reaction with aqueous NaOH or KOH, with aqueous NaOH or KOH. So, here when alkyl halides are treated with aqueous NaOH, sodium hydroxide, or potassium hydroxide. When alkyl halides or haloalkanes are treated with aqueous NaOH or KOH, alcohols are formed. Look here, RX, it is an alkyl halide. When it is treated with sodium hydroxide, then look here students, it is aqueous sodium hydroxide. It forms NaX plus ROH, it is called as alcohol. So here alcohol is formed. So I will write an example here, CH3, CH2, OH, that is CH3, CH2OH, ethanol, or that is I will write here halide, CH3, CH2Br, ethyl bromide. Ethyl bromide when treated with NaOH or KOH, so it forms NaBr plus, it is called as ethanol. Look here students, it is called as nucleophilic substitution reaction, where that is here this nucleophile is OH minus, which is stronger than this Br, and this nucleophile OH minus replaces this Br and it forms alcohol and Br is replaced. If the nucleophile is stronger, then only it replaces the halide ion, otherwise it does not replace us. So here the next one, very important one, they may ask for 3 marks question. So alkylation, or it is also called as what happens when alkyl halides are treated with alcoholic ammonia. Look here students, reaction with ammonia, that is alcoholic ammonia, reaction with ammonia. So what happens here? When alkyl halide is treated with alcoholic ammonia in a sealed tube at about 100 degrees centigrade, so it undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction, forming primary, secondary, tertiary, and finally it forms quaternary ammonium salt. So first it forms primary amine, then it forms secondary amine, then it forms tertiary amine, and finally it forms quaternary ammonium salt. So here 4 products are formed. So therefore it is for 3 marks student. So here number, that is when alkyl halides are heated with alcoholic ammonia in a sealed tube at 100 degrees centigrade, heated with alcoholic ammonia in a sealed tube at 100 degrees centigrade, it undergoes substitution reaction, forming primary amine, comma, secondary amine, tertiary amine, and quaternary ammonium salt. It is the final product. So When alkyl halides are heated with alcoholic ammonia in a sealed tube at 100 degrees centigrade, it undergoes substitution reaction forming primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine and quaternary ammonium salt. Look here students, it is a very easy reaction. I will write Rx alkyl halide. So when it is treated with ammonia, I will write ammonia like this, HNH2 in a sealed tube, that is it is alcoholic ammonia. So in a sealed tube, so HX is removed, so HX plus or NH2, it is called as primary amine. Look here students, RNH2, 1 naught means primary amine, and here only that is a few percentage of this alkyl halide reacts with this ammonia, and remaining percentage of this alkyl halide are NH2 plus Rx. So look here, the remaining alkyl halide reacts with this. So here it reacts with another, that is H. It forms HX plus R2NH secondary amine. Look here students, R2NH secondary amine, and this again secondary amine R2NH reacts with remaining alkyl halide, then it forms HX plus R3N. So it is R3N, it is called as tertiary amine. And finally students, here this R3N, it reacts with remaining, that is Rx alkyl halide. So then it forms R4NX, it is called as quaternary ammonium salt. R4NX, it is called as a quaternary ammonium salt. So then same if you take example, here you may take the example of ethyl bromide. I will write here same reaction. When ethyl bromide is treated with ammonia, so here HBr is removed, it forms HBr plus C2H5 NH2, it is called as ethylamine, and again this ethylamine C2H5 NH2, it reacts with remaining alkyl halide. So I will write reversely ethyl bromide, and here this HBr is removed, HBr plus it is C2H5 twice, C2H5 twice NH, it is diethylamine, and then this diethylamine C2H5 twice NH, again it reacts with ethyl bromide, and then it forms HBr plus C2H5 thrice N, it is called as triethylamine, and finally C2H5 3N, it reacts with ethyl bromide and it forms C2H5 4 times, that is 4 times NBr. So it is called as tetraethyl ammonium bromide, tetraethyl ammonium bromide, that is called as quaternary ammonium salt. So students, here it is very important one, it is called as quaternary ammonium salt. So look here, this reaction, it carries 3 marks. You may write general reaction or you may write an example, and instead of ethyl bromide you may also write, so instead of ethyl bromide you may also write in your home C2H5Cl, and then that is CH3Cl, even you write that is CH3Cl, C2H5Cl, or you may write C2H5, that is Br. So you may write any one example by taking this. So it carries 3 marks, it is for 3 marks. Then Then students, third one, reaction with alcoholic potassium cyanide. So reaction with alcoholic potassium cyanide. So what happens here? So look here students, when alkyl halides are treated with alcoholic potassium cyanide, it forms alkane nitrile, or it is also called as alkyl cyanide or cyanoalkanes. So very simple reaction. When alkyl halides are treated with alcoholic potassium cyanide, it forms alkyl cyanide. It is also called as look here students, it is also called as alkane nitrile. It is also called as alkane nitrile. So it forms alkyl cyanide. So it is very important reaction. So it is here I will write Rx, look here, plus KCN, it gives RCN plus Kx. So it is called as alkyl cyanide, or it is also called as cyanoalkane, or it is also called as alkane nitrile. So alkane nitrile. So I will write here an example. I will write an example here, C2H5Br plus KCN. So it gives C2H5CN, C2H5CN plus KBr. Look here students, it is called as 1,2,3 IUPAC ring. Its common name is ethyl cyanide, and then its IUPAC name is propane nitrile. E is replaced by nitrile. It is called as propane nitrile. So here another reaction is there. So fourth reaction, reaction with alcoholic AgCN. Look here the difference students. What is the difference between these two? So reaction with alcoholic AgCN. Look here. When alkyl halides are treated with alcoholic AgCN, it forms alkyl isocyanide. These are also called as carbylamines. These are also called as carbylamines. Alkyl isocyanide. Look here students, isocyanide, and then here it is alkyl, that is cyanide. So it is the difference here. It forms alkylcyanide, so it is, these are also called as carbylamines. I will write the reaction. Look here, Rx plus AgCN, it is alcoholic, then here it forms RNC plus AgX. Look here, so this is called as alkyl isocyanide. It is also called as carbylamine. Then here what is the example? Same example I will take, ethyl bromide when treated with AgCN, it forms C2H5NC. Look here students, C2H5NC, C2H5CN, C2H5CN and C2H5NC plus AgBr, and here it is called as ethyl isocyanide. Look here, why is there difference? So the nucleophile is same, CN. Here is also the nucleophile is same, CN, but here it forms cyanide and here it forms isocyanide. So they may ask for 3 marks question, when haloalkanes are treated with KCN, so it forms cyanide. When while it is treated with AgCN, it forms isocyanide, give reason. So students, here that is the reaction is clear. Here it forms ethyl cyanide, that is called as propanenitrile, and here it forms ethyl isocyanide, C2H5NC, and it is C2H5CN. So what is the reason here? They may ask the reason. So then here I will show the reason here, and I will write the question also. Look here, the main question is haloalkanes react with alcoholic potassium cyanide, forming alkyl cyanides. So haloalkanes form, that is react with KCN to forming alkyl cyanides, while AgCN, while haloalkanes react with AgCN forming alkyl isocyanide as the main product, give reason. Look here students, haloalkanes react with alcoholic KCN forming alkyl cyanides, while haloalkanes react with AgCN forming alkyl isocyanide, give reason or explain. So very simple reason. So look here KCN and AgCN are their reagents. So then here number 1, whereas this KCN is a ionic compound, where number 1, where KCN is a ionic compound, it gives K++ Cn-. So here it contains or it provides cyanide. So it provides cyanide ions. Look here students, here cyanide ions. So due to this reason, so this carbon and nitrogen present in the cyanide, both are electron donor, both are having a capacity or ability to donate electron. So therefore here the CC bond is more stable as compared to that of CN bond, and due to this reason, that is here it forms cyanides. So I will write the reason here. So cyanide, that is it provides cyanide ions in solution. So therefore here what is the reason here? Solution, although both contains electron pairs, here the attack means linkage. The attack mainly takes place through carbon atom, but not through nitrogen atom, because the CC bond means that is alkyl and this carbon CC bond is more stable as compared to the CN bond. Look here, this is the main reason here, students. CC bond is more stable than the CN bond. Hence, that is here the bonding takes place through CN. So here KCN is an ionic compound, it provides cyanide ion in solution. Although both contains electron pairs, the attack mainly takes place through carbon atom but not through nitrogen atom, because the CC bond is more stable as compared to that of CN bond. Hence it forms a alkyl cyanide. Hence it forms a alkyl cyanides. Then what about AgCN? What about AgCN? Look here. Second one, AgCN is a covalent in nature. AgCN is covalent in nature. It is, students, covalent in nature. AgCN is a covalent in nature. So therefore, the nitrogen atom is free to donate electron pairs. AgCN is covalent in nature. The nitrogen atom is free to donate electron pairs. Hence, the linkage or bonding linkage takes place through nitrogen. Hence it forms alkyl isocyanides. So here it forms Ag like this. So nitrogen atom is free. It forms so otherwise you may write in shortcut AgCN. So here it forms. So look here, students, here AgCN is covalent in nature. The nitrogen atom is free to donate electron pairs. Hence the linkage takes place through nitrogen. Hence it forms alkyl isocyanide. This is the reason for 3 marks question. This is the reason for 3 marks question. And another question they may ask on this, that is, what is ambidentate or ambident nucleophiles? I think it is clear to you all. Look here, students, again the same question may be asked in another one. Water what are ambident or ambidentate nucleophiles? Same question again, same whatever I written here. If they ask in short form what are ambident or ambident nucleophiles, very simple, the groups such as cyanides and nitrites having 2 nucleophilic centers, and such groups are called as ambident or ambidentate nucleophiles. So the answer is groups such as cyanides, whatever we discussed here, so that is cyanides, and nitrites, So these possesses 2 nucleophilic centers. So cyanides, groups such as cyanides and nitrites possesses two nucleophilic centers are called ambident nucleophiles. Look here students, it is the answer. Possesses two nucleophilic centers and are called as ambident nucleophiles. So once again I will explain it here. Number one, that is cyanides. So here cyanide group is a resonance hybrid of two contributing structures. So here cyanide groups, remember cyanide group is a resonance hybrid of two contributing structures. Look here, cyanide group is a resonance hybrid of two contributing structures. That is I will write here. So look here, C triple bond C N. Look here students, here it is a cyanide group. So it is a cyanide group. Then what happens here? Look here, it undergoes the resonating structure like this. So it is the resonating structure. So it is the resonance structure. And here, if the linkage takes place through carbon atom, then it forms cyanide, and if the linkage takes place through nitrogen, it forms isocyanide. So here mainly that is, remember number one, A, if the linkage or attack or bonding, if the linkage takes place through carbon, then it forms cyanides. So that is carbon, it forms alkyl cyanides. Through carbon, it forms alkyl cyanides, and if the linkage takes place through nitrogen, it forms alkyl isocyanates. Among these the carbon is very stable. Then second example I will go for nitrites. Look here students, nitrites. So in the nitrites, it is the structure here. For nitrites, it is the structure. So what happens here? It may be also written like this, or it may be also written like this. It may be also written like this. Look here students, it is very interesting one. And here it has lone pair of electron, it can donate this lone pair of electron. So here if the linkage takes place through nitrogen, then it forms a isocyanide, and that is here in case of that is nitrate, if the linkage takes place through oxygen, it forms nitrite. If the linkage takes place through oxygen, it forms nitrite, and if the linkage takes place through nitrogen, it forms nitroalkanes. I will write here. Look here, first that is A. If the linkage takes place through oxygen, that is here, if the linkage takes place through oxygen, it forms alkyl nitrite. Look here students, alkyl nitrite. If the linkage takes place through nitrogen, it forms nitroalkane. Look students, this difference. It is about this ambident. Give an example means you have to write this example, any one example, any one cyanide or nitrite. So here in case of cyanides, the structure is written like this. If the linkage takes place through oxygen, it forms nitrite, and if the linkage takes place through nitrogen, it forms nitroalkane. So here these two are the ambident or ambidentate nucleophiles, which are having two nucleophilic centers. One nucleophilic center is nitrogen and another one is oxygen, and here one nucleophilic center is nitrogen, another nucleophilic center is carbon. So here I will give the example for these two. For nitrate group, as already we discussed about cyanide group, that is KCN, ADGCN, and now I will give the example of nitrates. Look here students. So here I think it is fifth one, reaction with KNO2, potassium nitrite, reaction with potassium nitrite, KNO2. Look here students, when this RX alkyl halide is treated with KNO2, it forms, look here, KX removed and it forms RONO. Look here students, this is, it is called as alkyl nitrite. It is called as alkyl nitrite. Here the linkage takes place through oxygen atom. Linkage takes place through oxygen atom. And here I will write an example, CH3, that is C2H5Br, C2H5Br plus KNO2. So it forms, so here I will write KX, here C2H5ONO. So here it is called as ethyl nitrite. Ethyl nitrite. Here you may also write like this, RON double bond O like this. So it is nitrite, ethyl nitrite. Plus here you will write KBr. Again same statement, when ethyl bromide is treated with potassium nitrate, it forms ethyl nitrite. So same statement, when alkyl halides react with KNO2, potassium nitrite, forming alkyl nitrite. Look here students, when alkyl halides react with potassium nitrite, forming alkyl nitrite. So you may write this, or you may write very short also, short form also. So alkyl nitrite, or that is ethyl nitrite, is formed when this ethyl bromide is treated with KNO2 or potassium nitrate. Same example I will write, sixth one, reaction with AgNO2. Look here students, reaction with AgNO2, silver nitrite. Look here, when alkyl halide is heated with AgNO2, so silver nitrite, AgNO2, it gives a nitroalkane. Look here students, it gives nitroalkane. So here I will write RX plus AgNO2, it gives RNO2 plus AgX. Look the difference here, RNO2 and RONO, RNO2 and RONO. Linkage takes place through oxygen atom, linkage takes place through nitrogen atom. So then I will write example, C2H5Br plus AgNO2, so it gives C2H5 NO2 plus EgBr. So nitroethane, nitroalkane. Look here students, it is the difference here. So I have given both two examples how the linkage takes place. Now here another reaction, seventh one, formation of ethers. So how the ethers are formed? Look here, when alkyl halides are treated with sodium alkoxide, then ethers are formed. So when alkyl halides are treated with sodium alkoxide, ethers are formed. So I will write here. So alkyl halide Rx plus sodium ethoxide, I will write like this, sodium ethoxide, or that is alkyl halides are treated with sodium alkoxide, RONA. Look here, sodium alkoxide, sodium alkane oxygen, sodium alkoxide. Then it forms this reaction. If we add ether, it takes place very easily. It forms NaX plus ROR, it is called as ether. ROR, it is called as ether. I will write an example here. C2H5Br, or you may take Cl, NaO, C2H5, NaBr plus C2H5O, C2H5, it is called as diethyl ether. Look here students, it is formation of ethers. Statement write in single line, but write reactions accurately. It is general reaction, it is example. In examination you may write, that is, if they ask a general you may write general, or if they ask the example then you may write any example here. R is equal to, here R is equal to, you may write, look here, R is equal to, you may write CH3, C2H5, C3H7, etc. And here X is equal to, you may write Cl, Br, I, anyone. Not only that is compulsory for, that is bromide or ethyl bromide like this. You may change, that is here R is equal to CH3, C2H5, C3H7, or X is equal to Cl, Br, I. So whichever you like, you write it. So then here students, here after this formation of ethers, seventh one, let us see, that is this another one, formation of esters. Formation of esters. Look here students, formation of esters here, how the esters are formed. Very simple reaction. Look here, when here, remember, when alkyl halide is treated with silver salt of carboxylic acid, it is called as silver salts of carboxylic acid. Alkyl halide I will write reversely. Look here, AgX is removed. Then here it is AgX plus R COOR, it is called as an ester. I think statement is for your homework. You write statement. So here it is silver salt of carboxylic acid. When silver salt of carboxylic acid is treated with alkyl halide, ester is formed. I will give an example here. Look here, I will give an example here. CH3 CH2 COOAg, that is silver propionate, or you may write that is CH3 COOAg, silver acetate, plus treated with alkyl halide, ethyl bromide or ethyl chloride, here AgBr is removed. So it forms CS3, COO, C2H5. Ethyl acetate is formed. It forms a ethyl acetate. So that is, if you take here that is methyl, you will get methyl acetate. If you take here methyl, Br or that is Cl, CS3, then here you will get CS3 COO Ag plus this, you will get AgCl is removed, and then AgBr is removed, AgCl is removed, it forms CS3 COO CS3, methyl acetate, ethyl acetate, ethyl acetate and methyl acetate. Look here, student, you write statement yourself. Then reaction with ninth one, reaction with lithium aluminum hydride. Look here, students, lithium aluminum hydride, it is also called as reduction reaction. So when alkyl halides are treated with lithium aluminum hydride, LiAlH4. So look here, the AX is replaced by this H minus hydride, it forms RH, alkenes are formed, plus here that is this X is removed. And this reaction may also written like this. So I will give an example, 4C2H5Br plus that is lithium aluminum hydride. Look here, students, here hydrogen is 4 and here 4 is taken common, then I will add here 4C2H6 plus LiBr plus AlBr3. Look here, it is the reaction, Br is 4 and Br is 1 and it is 3, 4. So therefore it forms ethane. So look here, when alkyl halides are treated with lithium aluminum hydride, it forms hydrocarbon. Remember this statement, I will repeat once again. When alkyl halides are treated with lithium aluminum hydride, it forms hydrocarbon. So here you have to write your statement. And then another one reaction with metal halides or reaction with alkyl metal, or you may write that is a replacement of alkyl group. Look here, students, when alkyl halide is treated with any that is metallic halides, so organometallic compounds. For example, I will write lithium, alkyl lithium. So alkyl halide, alkyl lithium. So here this it goes out, LiX plus it forms RR, means that is here RR means it is alkane, it LiX is goes, and here I will write example. So here CS3 CS2 Br plus Li lithium, so it is here methyl lithium. Look here, students, it is methyl lithium, ethyl bromide. So this Br goes with this lithium and then it forms LiBr plus I will write here CH3 CH2 CH3, it is called as propane. CH3 CH2 CH3, it is propane, and then LiBr lithium bromide. It is replacement of alkyl group. Alkyl group is replaced here. So alkyl group is replaced. So students, I think it is clear to you all. So all these reactions are, that is I have written on this board, and write that is for these three reaction statement yourself, because I have written name of these compounds. So it is very easy to write the statement. So thank you.